the dragging noise down there. Sorry for crying, sorry.
No,
Welcome back. We still have an hour and a half of our time here tonight until midnight. That was the end of Yvette's solo vigil, but for one member of the audience, a chance for them to join the team. And that person is, from Walsall, Tracy Moore, joining Yvette Fielding and the team at Ashton Hall. Good luck, Tracy. A very scary night indeed in Prospect. Tracy was along tonight with two friends. She's leaving them behind. Let's hope she can return with the team safe and sound to report on her findings. And talking of findings and people reporting, Julian Clegg is here with all the news on what you've been seeing and hearing via the webcams and in your own front rooms, and he has the latest now. Julian, over to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. Interestingly, before the solo vigil, the big theme was don't let Yvette go on a solo vigil. So many of you got in touch to say that. Well, of course, the vigil happened and saying that she should be careful and so on, and as you saw what just happened. And I think it would be interesting now to look at webcam 4. That is the webcam that Yvette was on. Many people heard growling when Yvette entered the corridor. Maybe it was a guard dog, some of you are suggesting. Lots of reports on that webcam of deep or heavy breathing sounds on that webcam too. Also, a figure crouched down that looked as though it had some sort of cloak over their head, says Julian Durham. Julie, thank you for that message. And Jeff and Sarah on the text say a figure moved from the door to the corridor of the room on the right. It was a black hooded figure in a long robe, and the name Joseph, they reckon, is important there. And Gordon in Scotland says there's a man with a long black coat on. He's got long brown hair, a young man in his 30s, all on webcam 4. And don't forget, webcams 1 to 4 are up at the moment, and later in the evening we're going to switch over to webcams 5 to 8, and I'll tell you about that when we do it. But do get in touch, and this is how you do it. Text the word screen and then a message inciting to 80889. The text costs 50p plus one text message at a standard rate. You must be over 18 to get in touch and say who you are and where you're from. MostHauntedLive.net, by the way, of course, is the website. And I'll leave you with these messages. Vicky from Sheffield says, don't go into the tower tonight. It's waiting for the team. Trust me, she says, he's playing games with the team for now, but he'll get worse as the night goes on. Please be careful, she says. Thank you, Vicky. More from Interactive later. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. Time now to catch up with our dynamic duo here in Experts Corner. Historian Dr. John Callow, demonologist Fred Batt. We had the name Lawrence come through from Ashton Hall. John, any results on that?
Well, Lawrence is a great one. It's spot on because it's not a Christian name, it's a surname. The Lawrences were the family. They were a Crusader family. They fought at Acre. They were rewarded with lands and titles. And they used their money really to build the foundations of the hall as we know it. Now, it's significant, I think, that when the hall is constructed, it's there to hold down land as a place of protection against Scottish raids. But that place of protection and refuge seems now to be associated with terror. It's a very different way of looking at things.
We also had the name John, a very common name. Any links there? Anything you can substantiate there, Fred?
Yeah, we've got a John, but we don't want to give that away yet because we're waiting for the surname to come up.
Okay, how about that number 8?
The number 8, well, I mean, the main thing is 8, infinity, no beginning, no end, the afterlife.
Thank you very much for the moment, gentlemen. We are going back to the vigil after this. This is Most Haunted Live. We're in quest of 8 faces of evil. It's night 4. Who is waiting for Yvette and the team the other side of this? Welcome back to Most Haunted Live, live for 8 nights from a windswept Lancashire coast. We're in Morecambe at the Winter Gardens, a theatre built in 1897, virtually unused, a magnificent building now dilapidated and decaying since 1977. This is Most Haunted Live. We're in quest of 8 faces of evil. Now, the investigation started here on Saturday night. We've had an intense amount of paranormal activity here and at our various vigil locations. Tonight, the team are at Ashton Hall. Yvette Fielding was conducting a lone vigil, selected by who knows what. You can see Yvette in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen on the webcam. This was about 8 minutes ago. However, just above her on webcam 2, Carl and the rest of the team had assembled. That was the room where Carl and Stuart felt an intense amount of activity, and as their vigil continues, take a look. A very active room indeed, a lot going on there. We're trying to enhance those images, but this has been a fascinating night so far, and it continues until midnight tonight. Stay with us as we return to Ashton Hall in Lancashire and Yvette Fielding and the team.
Oh dear, what a strange evening.
It's been a very spooky evening. It's been great, fantastic.
Well,
absolutely fantastic.
Do you know, I just have to say, again, I'd like to apologise for my crying. I've been doing this for a very long time. I thought I'd got past crying and being ridiculous, so anyway, I am...
Don't apologise if you're scared.
No,
If
I know.
you're not scared, don't apologise for being crying.
Okay.
No.
But we've just found out, and two things. Firstly, everybody at home and in the audience, apparently they couldn't hear the phone ringing. I asked the phone to ring 3 rings, and it rang 3 rings, which is just a little bit strange. And we've just found out it's an internal phone system.
So the ring had to be from within it. Whoever's ringing that had to be ringing from within this building.
Yeah.
And we're the only people in this
We're all
building.
accounted for.
Which
You're
is,
really
yeah,
upset about that, aren't
I
you?
just think it's too creepy. It's not like, it's just creepy. It's just really weird. Anyway, you've had something strange going on as well with the cards, but hopefully we'll be able to show it back. Arch, I really hope that we can. Oh, you've just seen it. I'm terribly sorry.
To show the odds, we've worked out. It's mainly to Chris. Now, Chris on camera. What were
Phone's
the odds?
ringing.
What were the odds of this again?
About 6,400.
To 1.
To 1.
So that was the odds of that happening by chance was 6,400 to 1.
Wow. That's amazing. It's just really, really weird. Shall we go into the other room there and do a seance? Also, just to let you know, Kieran is actually sat by the phone and he's going to record, when he picks it up, he's going to record what's being said.
Try and catch it.
Try and catch what's being said on the other side. So come on then. Carl, Stuart, Kath? Yep. So, are you picking up on anybody, you know, as we're walking through? I know you mentioned the Laura. Oh, God, Robin, scared me to death.
I've also got the name down here, John De. I'm not got the second name properly yet, but it's John De something.
Oh, this is the double barrel name,
Yes.
yes? Okay. Right, so this is a bar area. Shall we sit right in that centre, Carl? Carl?
Yes, darling.
Shall we sit here? Sit here, yeah?
That one, yeah. Thinking all over again now.
Right, let's get to it. Let's get busy. Let's do. God, it's dark in here, isn't it? It's
Yep.
darker than... Where's Kath?
Wait, Joe, is it go?
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
Do you want these being off the way?
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to lead it? Fingers on the...
Yep.
Kath, where are you? Just put my walkie-talkie
See, there's something
see.
about this room that I don't like.
Yeah.
I really don't like it.
There is a sinister
I mean, I
feeling
know,
in here.
just let me know where everyone
Everybody,
is.
it's so dark, I can't see.
Yeah, we've got Chris obviously on camera. Yeah, we've got Simon and we've got Matt. Okay, so we...
Can we make sure... So, no one's going to walk outside, are they, out there? Nick, can you just make sure no one's going to walk out there? Please. Okay. Chris, you're not feeling too good, Chris?
I've just got a really bad tickle. Just came over me after that seance.